All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Boaz coming at you with another live lesson. Don't be upset, okay? This whole doctrine and ministry, if you will, it has to be postured off tribulations and anguish and afflictions and persecutions. Like it comes with the job. Okay, you're gonna feel your quite share of tribulations when you come into this thing. Okay, which you know as Mashiach or Christ, if you will. Okay, when you come in this thing, you are gonna have to face a lot of tribulations. Okay, you're not gonna have a sit down kingdom. Okay, you're gonna have to suffer. Okay, it comes with the job. If Yahweh Shai suffered his hour of temptation, don't you think we have to suffer ours? Don't you think we have to go through some tribulations, if you will? Don't you think we have to go through some afflictions? Okay, the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy souls for temptations, set thou heart upright constantly. Verse 3. Cling unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in thy last end. Verse 4 reads, whatsoever is brought upon ye, take it cheerfully, and be patient when thou art in a low estate. Okay, that's the point. Okay, whatever you go through, tribulations wise, just be patient. Take it on the cheek. Okay, be cheerful about it. That you're worthy to suffer. Yahweh Shai. Okay, you're worthy to suffer for His great name's sake. That's what this is about. Okay. If you don't suffer, you're a bastard, not a son. Okay, let's go into it. If you're not willing to suffer, then you're a bastard and not a son. Okay, one moment. Give me a second here. The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content on such things as ye have. For he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Okay, so whatever you have on this side, take it cheerfully. Okay, food, raiment, and shelter. That's the only thing we gotta ask for. Okay, that's all. That's the blessed thing that we got: food, raiment, and shelter. The bare minimum. We go to verse 2, the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 2. Looking unto Yahweh, the author and finisher of our faith, for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, he despised the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the glory of the throne of power. For consider him that endures such contradictions of sinners against him, lest he was weary and be faint in your mind. Ye being not ye have not resist unto bloodshed against sin. Okay, so we didn't get put to death violently like Yahushua did. Okay, so the sufferings we go through is very slim. Okay, it's a very slender thing. Okay, it's a very light thing. Like the scriptures say, we'll get it. It's a light afflictions that we are currently going through to see the kingdom of heaven. Okay, you're going to have to go through some tribulations and some suffering. Okay, it comes with the territory. Verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation that speaks to you, my son, despise not the chastising of Yahweh, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom Yahweh loveth, he chastises, and scourges every son to whom he receive. If ye endure chastising, power deals with you as a son. And what son is he whom the Father chastise not? But if ye be without chastisement, wherefore partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have fathers on the flesh that corrected us, and we give them glory and reverence. Shall we not much rather be subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? Okay, so you're going to go through some tribulations. Okay, you're going to go through some suffering. Okay, it comes. Don't think it's strange that you're going through some tribulations and some suffering. Okay, it comes with the territory of things. You're going to go through you're going to get pushed to the point blank, but Yahweh Shai is going to make a way out of it for you. Let's go to the book of Corinthians. The book of Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 3, verse 13, okay? Wherefore, therefore, have no temptation taken you, but such is common to man. But power is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but with temptation also make a way to escape, that ye might be able to bear it. Okay, so now, this could be talking about the mark of the beast, okay, when they finally make that mandatory, okay, he's going to allow you to escape it. So when he comes out, nope, sorry, I can't get it. I got a plane to catch. Nope, sorry. Okay, because we know at that time when that manifested itself, nuclear weapons are going to get dropped down on America. Just nuclear holocaust is going to be just shot on America already. And Yahweh Shai is going to allow you to bear it and basically to endure it. Let's come over here to the book. Let's read it in NET version. 10 verse 13. No trial have overtaken you that is not faced by others, and Yahweh is faithful to, he will not allow you to be tried beyond that what you are able to bear, but in the trial, he will also provide a way out so that you may be able to endure it, okay? So Yahweh Shah is going to allow you to endure these tribulations and persecutions, okay? He's going to allow you to endure it, and he's going to give you a way out, okay? He's not going to just leave you on a high and dry, okay? He's going to, yeah, but you will be tested, okay? Okay, let's go to the book of Matthews. Before the book of Matthews, let's come over here to the book of Luke. To the book of Luke. Okay. The book of Luke, chapter 24, verse 25. And he said to them, O fools and slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Ought not Mashiach to suffer these things and have entered to his glory? And beginning at Moses and all the prophets, he expounded on them all in all the scriptures, the things concerning himself. Okay, so that's what he did. Okay. Oh, foolish of slow heart to believe all what the prophets have spoken. Didn't this prophet say you're gonna have to suffer this tribulation? Okay, didn't the prophet say, oh, that you're gonna have to go through some sufferings and some trials? Okay, it comes with the territory. Okay, let's go to the book of Matthews. The book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 12. Whosoever shall exalt himself and shall be abased, and whosoever will humble himself shall be exalted. Okay, one moment. Let's start off at Matthew chapter, we start off at 21, 20, verse 21, which reads, And he said unto her, Will not thou, she said unto him, grant that these my sons shall sit in thy right hand and on the left in thy kingdom? Okay, so she asked a question. Let's jump up here to verse 16. The book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. For many are called, a few are chosen. And Yahushua going up to Jerusalem took the 12 disciples and departed them in the way and said unto him, Behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed, and unto the chief priests shall be, and shall the chief priests, and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles to mock and to scourge and to crucify. One moment. Him, the third day he shall rise again. Then came him a mother of Zebedee, children of her sons, worship him and desire a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these may two sons sit the one on thy right hand and the other on thy left in thy kingdom. And Yahushua answered and said, Ye know not the thing ye ask. Are ye able to drink the cup that I shall drink, and to be baptized with the baptizing that I am baptized with? So, are you able to go through the sufferings that I'm about to go through? Okay, are you able to catch hell, the hell I'm about to catch? That's what Yahushua was asking. Are you able to just endure the things I'm about to endure? Okay, because the whole doctrine is postured off sufferings, tribulations, and persecutions. Okay, Lamentations, woe. I forgot how it goes. Laments, lamentation, and woe. Okay, that's what this is about. Okay, and you have to go through it and suffer your fair share of sufferings in Christ. Okay, in Mashiach. And he said unto them, Ye shall indeed. But they said unto him, We are able. Okay, so they replied and said, We are able. And he said unto them, Ye shall indeed drink of my cup and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left is not of mine to give, but he shall be given unto them whom it is prepared of my Father. Verse 24. When the 10 heard it, they were moved with indignation against the two brethren. But Yahushua called them and said unto them, and said, Ye know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, that are great exercise authority upon them. But it shall not be so among you. Whosoever shall be great among you will be your minister, and whosoever shall be your chief among you, let him be your servant. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life for a ransom for many. Okay, so you gotta go through it. Okay, you gotta go through the tribulations and the sufferings. Okay, it comes with the doctrine. Okay, once again, it comes with the doctrine. You gotta endure tribulations as Yahweh Shai delivers you. I'll get two more scriptures and I'll shut it down. Two more passages. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. Yahweh knows how to deliver the godly out of temptation and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Okay. So Yahweh Shai knows how to do it. Okay. He knows how to punish the unjust and reward the righteous. Okay. Which are the elect. Okay. Of the 12 tribes of Israel. The book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trials that are come upon you as though something strange is happening unto you, but rejoice as much as you are partakers of the sufferings that are in the glories, the sufferings of Christ, suffering that ye, when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If if ye be reproached for the name of Christ, happy are ye, for the Spirit of glory and of power rests upon you, and be their part him. He is well spoken of, but in your part he is glorified. Let's read it from the top. If ye reproach for the name of Christ, happy are ye, for the Spirit of glory rests, and the Spirit of power rests upon you. And on their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet, if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but glorify power on his behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of power. And if it begins with us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of power? And if the righteous barely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear as? Okay, so where are they going to appear at? Okay, if the righteous are catching this much hell, okay, who are linked bloodline with Yahweh Shai, where the unrighteous going to appear? Okay, where they going to appear at? They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed. Okay, that's what this is about. Let's read a couple more scriptures. One moment. Where they going to appear at? The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1. Okay, one moment. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 9. For inquisition shall be made unto the counsel of the ungodly, for the sound of his word shall come up to Yahweh, for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. And this is the inquisition goes into a period of prolonged time and extensive questioning or investigation, interrogation, cross-examination, inquiry, third degree. But the soul of the righteous are in this is the song of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. But the soul of the righteous are in the hand of power, and there's no torment will touch them in the sight of the unwise. In the sight of the unwise, they die and depart, and is taken for misery, for their goings from us to be utterly destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet their hope is fully in immortality. And having seen a little chastising, they shall be greatly rewarded, for power proveth them, and to be found worthy for himself. As gold in a furnace is tried them, and receives them as a burnt offering. In time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide in him. And for grace and mercy are with his saints, and he cares for his elect. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord, forsaken Yahweh. For whoso despise wisdom and nurture is miserable, and their hope is vain. Their labors are unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. Their wives are foolish, and their children wicked. Their offspring is cursed. Whosoever blesses is barren, that is undefiled, which have not known the sinful bed. She shall have fruit in the visitations of souls. Verse 14. And blessed is the eunuch which his hand hath wrought no iniquity, nor imagine wicked things against power, for unto him shall be given a special gift. One moment. A special gift of faith and the inheritance in the temple of Yahweh, more acceptable to his mind. For glorious is the fruit of the good labors, and the root of wisdom shall never fall away. Now, what's going to happen to those that are barely? You got those that are barely saved. So what about the sinner? Where do they come into play? Okay, now it's going to answer that question. What about the sinner? What about them? If the righteous barely be saved, what about the sinner? Okay, where does he fit in the scheme of things? As for the children of the adulterers, they shall not come to their perfection, and the root of the unrighteous bed shall be uprooted, rooted out. And though they live long, yet they shall be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Oh, if they die quickly, they shall have no hope, neither comfort in a day of trials. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation, okay, which is Esau, okay, so that's it. Horrible is the end of this unrighteous generation, okay? That's it. That's what this is about. You want to know what this is about? That's what this is about. That's what this is all about. And on that note, all praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutation to Hophalak. Shalom.